of Is Addiction a Choice? Is addiction a choice? That is a great, great, great conversation that a lot of people have been having. And over probably the last 3 days or so, we have been breaking this down on this channel. So if you guys have not already watched part one, I talked about this in part one. So this is part two. Let me bag it all the way up. Let me bag it all the way up. I know y'all probably follow me on part one. Is addiction a choice? Where I walk with y'all, I took a walk and y'all walk with me. We went to the mechanic shop that had my car. Y'all know, y'all been bearing with me. I had my car in the shop for almost a week and a half. We didn't know what was going on with it. But this last time I had to take this, what did I take? Fuel injector, right? I took the fuel injector to the shop. The people fixed it up. Now I'm running. I'm back running. So everybody that was in the comment box and was asking about me in the car situation, we back on the road. We back slabbing. We slabbing. But it is addiction a choice. A lot of scholars say that the addiction is a behavior, right? A lot of people say it's a behavior. It's a choice that most people can change. And some scholars think that it is a disease that happens with situation that goes on in the brain. It's a disease. Both parts can be true. I know I said this on the first one. On Is Addiction a Choice? The first one. Both parts is true. Now, I agree with both parts. But also, I think about this like this, man. As me being an advocate for recovery, I think addiction is a choice in some sense. That we have the power, and we have the power to not indulge in certain activities. We have that power. On the other hand, some people will indulge in activities that is not in their control. For instance, some people be getting addicted because their parents probably was addicted. They were born like that. That's something they can't control. Some people are addicted to it. Some people are predisposed to it. When I mean that predisposed to it, some people it's in their blood. It's in their heritage. It's in their lineage. Their parents was drug addicts or their parents was alcoholics, and they kind of predisposed to it. It's easier for people who are predisposed to it to become addicts because it's in their DNA. It's actually in their blood. But a lot of times we need to hold ourselves accountable, right? We need to hold each other accountable. Addiction is a choice at certain circumstances. You have the power to say no. You have the power to walk away. It's up to you. Now, I know a lot of times doing the bad things feel good. And we all been there. We've been young. We know how it go. You want to go to the party when you're young, you feel like doing the wrong things are the best thing to do at the time. But, as for me, as you grow older, you figure out real fast that, some of that stuff just ain't really rocking how it used to be. Especially with all the drugs they have right now, you don't know what you're getting. Everything is being pressed. Everything is being cut. You don't know what type of bullshit you put into your body, especially with this fentanyl that's being put and laced and pressed into everything. So you gotta be aware of that, and you gotta be skeptical of that as well. But I really would love you guys to let me know, is addiction a choice? This is a big topic to talk about, and I would love to chop this up with a lot of y'all, you know what I mean? Because this is a very, very touchy subject. Some people think that addiction is a disease. Some people think it's a behavior. That it can be changed, that people can change it over the course of a period of time with getting help, going through therapy, going through rehab. And like I said, some people think it's an addiction, man, that manufactures in the brain. It rewires your brain. And both of those can be true. But like I said, man, that's what we're doing. We're having an open dialogue on this channel. That's what we do every weekday. Also, I would love for you guys to continue to rock out with me. I got an upcoming live this Tuesday. So if y'all be keeping up with me, I would love for you guys to tap in with me. We're going to talk about that too. But let me pick it back down to what this video is really about. We as people that's in recovery, we have to hold ourselves accountable. If you're able, if you able, and a lot of people will be so well off that they can't ain't no bouncing back. It's hard to say that, but some people be so far in their addiction that it done already messed up their brain. You know what I mean? You have some people that just can't come back from it. But for those that can, for those who are able-bodied, for those who can think for themselves, you got to hold yourself accountable. You got to understand that it is a choice. Whether you want to do it, or whether you want to go shoot that heroin, you want to smoke that crack, that fentanyl, that meth, they smoke them lines. It's totally up to you. You know what comes after that. You know what comes after that. Really, I do not see anything coming good when you do it. Right? So, for those who know that choice, it's up to you. Whether you want to do it, whether you want to indulge in them activities, that's up to you. It's totally a choice thing, you know. But some people, like I said, some people, it's to a way where they just can't. They don't know how to cope with it. You know what I mean? Some people just do not know where the line stops at. And it's for me, when I start, ain't no stopping. Yeah, when I start in my addiction, when I start going in, it's hard for me to stop. Right? Right? But addiction is a choice, man. We gotta honestly think about this, because this is, and sometimes it can be a part where we can classify as a disease as well. Because like I said, some people be predisposed to this already, man. Some people are born addicts, meaning that their parents, their mother was shooting the crack, smoking meth while they was addicted. You know what I mean? Some people do that. So some people don't even have a chance. Some people come in this world drug babies, crack babies, meth babies, Percocet baby, pill babies. They already junkie babies when they come into this world, and that's a sad case, but that is totally true. Now, we can't hide from the reality, the harsh reality of these drugs and what goes on with them. I had my fun with addiction. I had my fun with drugs. I had my fun with it. But at some point in time, you got to pump your brakes. You got to learn that it's always a better way, man. And me doing what I'm doing right now, I'm an advocate for recovery. You see me sitting down right now in this position right here. I done finally accepted a position at my new job as a team manager. I'm a leader of men and women now. With that role would come responsibilities. And I couldn't have not done any of these, got this position, doing what I'm doing, if I was still out there doing drugs. If I was still out there drinking. I couldn't be doing this. So I'm showing y'all, I am proving, I am the proof. With hard work and dedication, you can overcome your addiction. You're looking at it. 2.5 years ago, I was out there just like you guys. Slummed out, peeled out, drinking every dang day, doing everything under the sun to totally ruin my life, ruin my relationships with the people that love me, my kids, my jobs. I was out there crashing out over something that don't love me back. This addiction don't love you back. Y'all need to wake up. This addiction don't love you back. And we put so much time and energy and money and effort into this drug that do not love us back. When I figured that out, I knew it was time to let it go. Some of y'all right now just on the brinks, y'all teetering back and forth. Well, do I need to? I know I need to stop, but do I want to stop? It's too hard to stop. I understand that. But if you want to stop, you got to put in the work, and you will. I believe in each and every one of you guys because y'all pour into me just like I pour into y'all. I'm not giving up on you guys, man. We all been fucked up. We all been in them situations where we feel like, man, don't nobody love us. We all been in them situations. But we got to get it together and do what's best for us. And being on these drugs constantly, drinking, doing all these hard drugs that you putting into your body ain't leading you to nowhere. Ain't leading you to nowhere. I am proven fact that it can happen. I'm sitting in a manager's position. I'm a leader of men and women. I'm leading people at my job. Just 2.5 years ago, I was out there with y'all. Now I am a recovery advocate. I'm going to school and I'm trying to inspire y'all that is battling addiction. That's one thing we're going to do constantly on a daily basis. Continue to rock out with me because I will be showing y'all we having a recovery walk real soon. I will be sharing the link with y'all also with that in the description box, so make sure y'all tap into that. We're gonna have the cities. Everybody gonna be rocking out. Y'all gonna be wanting to love that. And y'all, if y'all want to join the recovery walk, make sure y'all let me know, or you can email me at sobermediallc@mail.com. Let me say it again. sobermediallc@mail.com. Send me an email and I will send y'all the rest of the information if y'all want to join us on this recovery walk. It go be awesome. We're gonna have the whole city out there. We're gonna walk. We're gonna advocate for recovery. We're gonna preach real loud. We're gonna just be wild. You know how we gonna do it. Continue to rock out with me. Continue to pour into me as I continue to pour into y'all. We in our second. This is 2.5 years of the Sober Gang Experience podcast. We still doing big numbers. Y'all continue to show up for me when I do my lives, when I drop my videos. Continue to share and like. Make sure you hit that like button if you don't do anything else. Get this video a like for the YouTube algorithm. We got to get our videos spread across the platforms. Continue to pour into me and continue to stay sober and clean. This is part 2. So if you know anybody out there that's battling right now, man, look, don't try to beat them down. Just talk to them. Everybody recover in their own way. Some people, you just got to give them time to get it together. Peace and love. Happiness is Mr. Show TV. If you ain't subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button right now. We will appreciate your subscription. Peace and love and happiness. Till next time. Y'all stay safe. Yo.